Hey guys, I want to talk to you about something really quick, right fast. Um, the Bible verse I'm going to use is Matthew 22 and 39. And it's about loving yourself as your neighbor. Listen, listen. Always show genuine love and affection for people as a whole in general, and they will always give you that exact same thing back. I want to tell you something that happened to me. A friend of mine had called me and asked me to help him do some work. And so I wanted to help him do the work that in which he needed someone to help him with. And so I guess one of his workers, he couldn't do it. And so he ended up calling me. And I said, of course I'll help you. I've known the guy for 25 years, a really good friend of mine. We know each other's families. And, long story short, him and I had an incident that transpired. And it wasn't really anyone's fault, but it did happen. And I don't know anything about cutting trees and things like that. And it wasn't his fault. It wasn't my fault. It was just it's something that had happened while we were doing it. And he explodes. He exploded on me. And it almost came to fisticuffs. It almost came to blows, but it didn't. Because he knows that I have a genuine love for him. And in fact, I told him, I said, why would I do you that way? And when I said that to him, something clicked in him, and he went his way. He came back. I went my way and walked off. And then later he came back to me. About 10 minutes later, 5 minutes later, he came back to me and he said he wanted to talk to me. So I went to see what he wanted, and he broke down in the tears. And when I see a good friend of mine breaking down in the tears, it hurt me so bad that I broke down in the tears. You know, you know. But he knows that I always treat him respectfully. He knows that he normally treats me with respect, and we've been friends for so long, we would never ever go there with each other to where we would actually start throwing blows. But come to find out, he had a lot of things going on in his personal life that he hadn't told me, that he was holding it back. But see, because he knows that I have genuine love for him, because he knows that I would do anything for him, anything in the world for him. He changed his whole demeanor. He changed his whole mindset really fast. And I guess the Holy Spirit went to work, and he outpoured to me everything that was going on in his personal life. And I found out some things, and I wasn't being a good enough friend to ask him these things like I should have. So now I know to, keep him in prayer, and find out how he's doing in his personal life, um, with his family. And so, you know, if we lift each other up, we're always lifting each other up, and we know how each other are doing on a daily basis. Um, we wouldn't have had the breakdown because I would have already known. But him and I discussed so many other things that I just kind of really don't think about him in that way. And so I found out some things about him today, and it's made me love him even more. And he was just crying out basically, and you know, God works so crazy. God works so crazy. But I love that guy. I really do. He's a good guy, a strong brother. Um, and so I'm telling you guys, find out what your friends are doing. Stay close to them. Love on them. He knows my heart. He knows my heart for him. He knows I'd never do anything wrong to him. He knows that I would always take care of him. And it came down to it. That's what he thought about, and everything kind of worked itself out. So I just want to tell you guys, stay close to your friends. Find out what's going on with them. Always love them. Always give them extra love and attention because you never know what they're going through. Until next time, my friends. God bless.